OpenAI has unveiled its new text-to-video model. It's calling it SORA.
Another giant leap in artificial intelligence. SORA is the latest tool released by the company behind the groundbreaking chatbot ChatGPT.
OpenAI has just unveiled its latest product. It's called SORA.
Everything changed on February 16, 2024, when AI crossed over from being a mediocre video generator to an uncanny representation of the real world. We are talking about SORA AI created by OpenAI, which is also the mind behind ChatGPT. Take a look at this for a minute. At first glance, the visuals astound and confuse. A woman walks down a downtown street filled with pedestrians and bright lights. An automobile creates a cloud of dust on a hilly road. However, closer scrutiny reveals anomalies. The dust plumes do not always align with the car's back wheels, and the pedestrians are stalking that woman like a terrifying zombie swarm. SORA can create videos that are up to 1 minute long and 1080p in resolution. It was taught to produce a variety of aspect ratios and resolutions. Speaking of high resolution, this demo was one of the most shocking. It's remarkable. Just look at the continuous reflections. In terms of how they made it, they state that model and implementation specifics are not disclosed in this report, although they do provide hints in the appendices based on the publications cited. Surprisingly, Google is responsible for nearly all of them. We have vision transformers with changeable aspect ratios and resolution. We witnessed vision transformers from Google DeepMind being implemented with SORA, and many other papers from Facebook and Google were cited. Here is our take on how they do it. Simply think about the problem of anticipating the following word. It's simple to picture how you'd test yourself. Cover the next word, make a guess, and then check. But how would you accomplish that with photos or video frames? If you simply covered the entire image, it would be nearly impossible to estimate, say, a video frame of a monkey playing chess. So, how would you bridge the gap? How about adding some noise to the image, such as a small amount of cloudiness? You can still see the majority of the image, but you must infer portions here and there, perhaps with the help of a text caption. That is more manageable, right? Now, it's simply an issue of scale. Increase the number of photos or frames of images from the video you're training on. Finally, you could go from a highly descriptive text caption to the entire image from scratch, especially if the captions are as descriptive as they are for SORA. When we mention scaling, consider the difference that extra computation makes. When we say compute, we mean arrays of GPUs in a data center someplace in America. When you fork the compute, you get this. When you 16x it, you get that. More photos, more training, more compute, and better outcomes. Now I know what you're thinking. Merely 100 times the compute. There is clearly enough data. We ran a back-of-the-envelope calculation and discovered that there are quadrillions of frames on YouTube alone, which is definitely easier to access if you are Google. But, as we've seen with GPT-4, the scale doesn't get you all the way to thinking, so you'll still witness strange violations of physical laws until more breakthroughs are introduced. But then we come to something important that we don't believe enough people are discussing. By training on video, you are unwittingly solving images. After all, an image is merely one frame from a video. SORA's photographs are up to 2K by 2K pixels, and they can be scaled up even further with a tool like Magnific. We almost wonder if this indicates that DALL-E 4 will not be released because SORA takes precedence. To be honest, we believe SORA will produce billions of dollars for OpenAI. It simply subsumes many other companies and apps. The prospect of disinformation makes me nervous. Last year, false AI photographs of former President Donald Trump fleeing from police went viral. In January, New Hampshire primary voters were targeted with fake, AI-generated audio of President Biden instructing them not to vote. It is not difficult to imagine lifelike false films exploding on social media, further undermining public trust in political leaders, institutions, and the media. SORA is now exclusively available to testers and select filmmakers. OpenAI has declined to indicate when the general public would be able to access it. "We're announcing this technology to show the world what's on the horizon," said Tim Brooks, an OpenAI research scientist and co-leader of the SORA project. Some are startlingly accurate. When SORA was asked to build a landscape from California's craggy Big Sur coastline, the AI technology produced breathtaking results. Although Garay Point Beach is not a real place, SORA created a video that is almost identical to this real footage of the Big Sur coast near Pfeiffer Falls, taken by photographer Philip Thurston. If anything, the artificial scene appears more spectacular than the genuine one. Humans and animals are harder. But again, SORA creates astonishingly lifelike effects. Take a peek at this scene with a cat requesting breakfast. The texture of the cat's fur, the complex shadows on the blankets, and the way the person's face reacts to the cat's presence are all realistic. But take another look at the paw. SORA appears to have difficulty understanding cause and effect because when the cat moves its left front paw, another appendage grows to replace it. The person's hand is precisely depicted, something prior AI technology struggled with. But it's in an unusual location. The same thing happens in this scene from India's Holy Spring celebration, produced by OpenAI. SORA captures a realistic drone photo of the colorful celebration, but some of the people in the crowd blend together while others grow clones. SORA was produced by training an AI algorithm on countless hours of footage licensed from other firms, as well as public data taken from the internet, according to Natalie Summers, a SORA project representative. By watching all of those videos, the AI gains an understanding of what specific things and concepts look like. Brooks linked the model's development to how individuals intuitively perceive the environment rather than expressly mastering the laws of physics. Bill Peebles, the SORA project's other co-lead, noted that successive versions of the model had improved. He said that early versions were unable to produce a credible dog. There would be legs coming out of places where there should not be legs. This video reveals that SORA has mastered the canine thing. However, these frolicking gray wolf pups continue to mix and resurface with hypnotic oddity. How about a scene from an old Hollywood film? SORA created an actor and sensibility that appear to have been pulled straight from an actual film. But SORA is plainly confused about how to light a cigarette. It understands that the procedure involves hands, a lighter, and smoke, but it can't figure out what the hands do or in what order. There are other issues. Look closely at the phone. It contains two handsets and a cord that extends upward and becomes part of the lamp. The other items on the desk appear to be real, although it's unclear what they are. The model is definitely not yet perfect, Brooks stated. Other videos also illustrate challenges. In this one, a man runs realistically on a treadmill, but he's facing backward. And even when SORA gets it right, troubles may arise. Take a look at this video SORA created of a Victoria-crowned pigeon. Brian Merchant, a tech critic and author, pointed out that the video is strikingly similar to a real video of the same bird shot by a photographer whose photographs are accessible on Shutterstock. While SORA's visual accomplishments are undeniably impressive, their actual significance rests in the underlying technology. Unlike image generation, which requires arranging pixels into identifiable shapes, AI video generation is a much more complex process. Creating AI-generated films demands a better knowledge of context, motion, and story flow. It's a multi-dimensional project that tests the limits of generative AI systems. SORA's arrival offers more than just an advancement in AI capabilities. It signals a fundamental shift in content creation. The consequences of this innovation go far beyond technology, affecting businesses in areas ranging from entertainment to marketing. OpenAI has also partnered with Shutterstock to utilize its movies to teach AI. However, because SORA is also trained on videos obtained from the public internet, owners of other videos may file legal challenges charging copyright violation. AI businesses have argued that incorporating publicly available online photos, text, and video constitutes fair use and is allowed under copyright law. However, authors, artists, and news organizations have sued OpenAI and others, claiming they never provided permission or got payment for their work to be utilized in this manner. The AI field is also dealing with other issues. SORA and other AI video technologies, for example, are incapable of producing sound. Although AI tools have improved dramatically over the last year, they remain unpredictable, frequently producing incorrect answers when requested for facts. Meanwhile, red teamers are evaluating SORA's propensity to generate unpleasant content and reinforce biases, according to Summers, the project spokeswoman. Still, the rush to create lifelike AI videos is not slowing down. Lumiere, one of Google's initiatives, can fill in missing portions from real videos. It fills up the black portion of the video on the left. Google claimed in a research paper that the primary purpose of this work is to enable beginner users to create visual material creatively and flexibly. Other companies have begun to commercialize AI video technology. Runway, a New York-based startup, has developed tools that allow users to edit anything into or out of genuine video footage easily. OpenAI has much greater ambitions for its technology. According to researchers, artificial intelligence could one day assist computers in comprehending how to navigate actual locations or create virtual worlds for people to explore. There will undoubtedly be a new class of entertainment experiences in which the distinction between video games and movies becomes increasingly blurred. That's it for today. If you enjoyed the video, please like, share, and subscribe for more AI.